From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Kansas City Chiefs. The kicker, Dustin Hopkins, set to get this one going. And we are underway from Arrowhead. McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Open man downfield. That's Smith-Schuster. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A good pickup there at 22.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
First and 10, it's Edwards-Helaire with it. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Hey, 43, 15. Yellow.
Mahomes on the give to Edwards-Helaire. And he's going to take this one down inside the 45. 8 yards there on the carry, and now they're left with a much more manageable 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Edwards-Helaire, they'll try to run for it. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 18. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Here's Edwards-Helaire. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets them up now 1st and goal.
That's good for our Kansas City Chiefs.
On play action, it's Mahomes. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And the Chargers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fight. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Eckler going to get it again on second down. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And they work this well upfield across the 45. We're scoreless after 1. On first down, it's Herbert. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Well, touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he'll be brought down right on the 50. A gain of 3. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 32-yard line. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. Herbert setting up to throw on first down. On the screen, this is Eckler. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
And when you're throwing the ball downfield really well like they have been on this drive, it's really a nice time to work one of the screen plays in. One of my favorite play callers in the game has always told me he starts every game with 10 to 12 screens because if he starts feeling the pressure from the defense, he uses their aggressiveness against them.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature in the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Herbert throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Herbert. He's got it. Touchdown, Chargers. Donald Parham, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Hopkins with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Mahomes going to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
Barton, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
On 3rd down, here's Edwards-Helaire. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Eckler now between the tackles. He will push his way down to about the 14. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Throwing middle, and it's complete. Touchdown! Mike Williams on the touchdown throw from Justin Herbert. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point good by Hopkins. And it's now 14-0.
Chargers 14, Chiefs nothing.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Minnesota Vikings and the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And into a sea of red, we're underway in Kansas City. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Cousins looking to put it up right away. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down. Cousins. Open man is Osborne. He's got him. And out across midfield down to the 45. That one covers 29 yards. First down. To throw, Cousins. Setting up the screen for Cook. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
And as you're game planning as a staff, you go through all the different ways you can neutralize the other guy's pass rushers. Extra linemen, leave a tight end in, bring the running backs back in to block. Or you can do this, a little simple screen pass, and it works to perfection.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. To the air again, it's Cousins. Dalvin Cook now catches on back-to-back plays. And they'll work this down inside the 30. But yet another completion here on this opening drive, and he's now perfect 4 of 4 to start. Pretty solid execution here.
And how about how everyone's handled their nerves? Because you know what it's like to start a ball game. You're so amped up and ready to go, but sometimes the execution isn't there. They've been flawless so far.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Chiefs are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, the turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Throwing now is Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. On the move past the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. Mahomes finding his tight end Kelce for a big one. 51 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. To throw, it's Mahomes. They'll roll him out right. Catch is made by Hardman. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes finding Mecole Hardman. And the Chiefs take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. They said that they wanted to get him involved early, and what a way to cap their opening drive, Charles. We know he's one of the fastest receivers in the NFL, and he showcased it on that play.
And when you have a guy like that, you want to make sure the defense sees him early, right? You want to see how they're going to adjust, how they're going to try and guard him, because they can't replicate his speed in practice unless they've got one of the few guys who are as fast as he is. And all it took was one drive, he burned them, and I don't think it's the last time they call his number in this one.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, sir.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Vikings. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible. Cousins will try and throw. And this is caught. So they get the 2 points, and now we're even at 8-8. Well, it's definitely early enough here. They didn't need to go for 2. They didn't have to go for 2, but hey, they did. We're all tied at 8.
Is this one of those anything you can do, I can match? Because that's exactly what we got on that one. Neither one of these teams wants to give any ground, do they?
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
Calling a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. Now here's Mahomes. And this one's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. A shotgun snap and a give to Edwards-Helaire. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. 8-8 the score after 1 on EA Sports. They go play fake. Mahomes. Caught. Kelsey, left side. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 28. A solid gain of 15 yards and the sticks move.
This has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Hitting Juju on the slant. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually off to about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
2nd down, back to Edwards-Helaire. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
Not the kind of gain that we'll go absolutely crazy for, but it's the kind of gain that you need to have when you're running back in the NFL. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire, with that low center of gravity and strength, he's going to get those tough, gritty yards for you when necessary.
Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Mahomes now to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. Mahomes going to go on 4th down. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back.
4th down and they take to the air, which really isn't a dangerous.
Are you on 22 or 23?
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
I've been used to playing your friends on 22.
Designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last
Yeah.
time that was the case.
I beat one of the kids yesterday 75 to 30.
Incredible when they do, and you saw the celebration. Pure,
And then my friend on Madden 23, he has it. He was the Chiefs and I was the Bills, and I had him beat 34 to 0 in the first quarter, and then he quit. And he told me how to use a worse team.
This one brought in by Jefferson. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. So on 4th down, on is the punter, Ryan Wright. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So on 4th down, Ryan Wright on the punt for Minnesota. The kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this one goes sailing out of bounds. Where did it cross? They're going to say on this side of midfield.
Am I playing you on stream? Okay. No, we can't. I just wanted to know.
Mahomes now on 1st down. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. 20, 10, still on his feet. Touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster, 48 yards. And the Chiefs have moved out in front. Mahomes will throw for it to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Well, split the difference, and they're right where they would have been with 2 PATs. They got the 2-point conversion the first time. They failed there.
Interesting, isn't it? Because the first time you go after your first score, that feels like a gamble. The second time when they tried it again, that felt like, what the heck, right?
What's the score?
As you said, even if you miss it, you split the difference, and you're right on schedule at 14 points.
Ooh.
Now after the touchdown.
Yeah, my mom said you were going to use the Chiefs.
Inside the 5. And he had no room to
Yeah.
run as he's tackled down inside the
I know how to stop the Tyreek Hill on them deep routes.
Here are the Vikings now to
Oh,
start their next drive.
yeah, that's
As
true.
we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is
Clyde Edwards alert.
but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught
To Adam Thielen.
incompletions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. If you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. Well, almost, but not quite. Needed 10, he got 9. Fourth down.
A short game that doesn't get him the first down brings up a fourth down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. Now Cousins on fourth down. And it's going to be batted down. And we go the other way with the football. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure.
No, he's trying for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Chandon Sullivan. And the Vikings are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
Well, this is simply a great read by a defensive back. It's 3rd and 10, so he sits right on where the yard-to-gain marker is, knows it's going to be a route around that distance, makes his read, breaks on the football, and makes a terrific play.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. To throw is Cousins. And he's got this to Jefferson. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Cousins to throw it. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Cousins again. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. To throw, Cousins. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them at the end zone as the first half winds down.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
This is 3rd and goal. This Chiefs defense, they're giving it all they got. Cousins. And it'll be intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football. And the defense, Charles, they bent a little bit, but they did not break. And then on 3rd and goal there, the huge interception.
Think of the momentum they're carrying with them right now, Brandon, because in their mind, whether they want to admit it or not, they were conceding 3 points. Their goal was to keep them at the end zone, not give up a touchdown. Instead, they give up nothing. What a big-time play and a big-time stop by them.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd and manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mahomes. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Andrew Booth picks it off. And the Vikings are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie corner. And with good reason, as you saw there.
You know, they cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had first-round ability. But when he was available on draft night, that was one where you didn't need the full time to make.
And the third interception thrown by Cousins. Picked up by L'Jarius Sneed. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. That's it for the first half.
He's probably just going to quit.
We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Oh, I barely beat Malcavelli. He was probably the closest game I've had.
Live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Ready for the start of the
What's up, King?
quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. She's gotten like
four picks in like 4 drives.
The Chiefs offense about set
I
to
got
begin this
22.
drive. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this third quarter.
Yeah, I'm gonna play around 23. You think, hey, King, do you think I should be Bills? It's like this season's roster, so I got
football in the second half, but you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Yeah, that was so annoying. I would be winning. Yeah, I told him one time that if he would play. Yeah, I played him one time and then he lost connection. I did it again. I was winning and then he lost connection. I didn't ever play him again. Like,
Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. He's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shadow him across all that ground.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Completes it to Hart. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retain possession, still have an opportunity to put points on the board.
Eric Kendricks in on the tackle.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're not doing the dictating on defense, and guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. He needed 3, he got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
They get 6 yards going for it on 4th, and now it's 1st and goal.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive because we see that type of a run. I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. They'll run with Edwards-Helaire. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Clyde
Is Terrifier? Oh, I want to watch that. That looks so good. That looks like a good movie. I want to watch the new Halloween movie and Terrifier 2.
They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more.
I think, I don't think you've added me as a friend on here. YouTube REIT, or YT REIT, with the low dash mark. You know Taylor Swift just dropped a new album? Yeah. I'm a little bit of a Taylor Swift fan. Yeah. That doesn't tell me what it's on. What's your Alright, so I go okay. When I call my phone, and I don't see work. Where you go? Yeah, I don't know how to, like, add her thing. I don't know where she's at. Well, call her then. No, she's left the video. Alright, we'll be back, hey? Oh.
Shot's my favorite volleyball. Hey, also, I know this is super random, but I just want to give a quick shout out to my favorite volleyball team, Wisconsin. I know this is super random, but I just want to say I'm a huge fan of y'all. And, yeah, DM's open, so, yeah, I hope y'all are doing good. Hey, also, I know this is super random, but I just want to give a quick shout out to my favorite volleyball team, Wisconsin. I know this is super random, but I just want to say I'm a huge fan of y'all. And, yeah, DM's open.
Courtney. I don't know how to. I don't have you added like on 23 or whatever. Like when I do the play a friend, like I don't have your name on the list. Oh. Because the people in 22, they all I had to do is add them as a PS4 friend, and then it showed up on my list. But I don't know. It shows the other people are on, but it doesn't show that you're on. Let me try something. I think I have a way to do it. Alright, so I sent you a friend request, thingy. And then if you accept that, I think it should pop your name up on my list. No. Let me back out. Or I'm gonna have to restart my application. I don't know. Think of what? Alright. Prime time. Leon shit. It still doesn't show. Uh-huh. And I don't know how to like look up. Yeah, I'm here. No, it still doesn't show you on the friends list. I don't know why. Mhm. Is it cause you're on PS5 and I'm on PS4? Yeah.